This is take number 3. Keep mucking up. Chapter 20, Porridge and Port. The prince was hurled up and over and landed on his back, sprawled out on the floor. Thud! Oof! A figure was standing over him in the blackness. "What do you think you are doing out of your room at this time of night?" the voice demanded. "I thought you were locked in." "Nanny, you're surprisingly strong," said the boy as he lay there dazed and confused. The old lady proudly shared her fitness regime: porridge every morning and a bottle of port each night. Indeed, the stench of alcohol coming from the old lady was overpowering. Alfred thought he might get drunk on the fumes. "Would you like a hand up, your Royal Highness?" asked the tough old bird. "Yes, please." With ease, the old lady yanked him to his feet. "You won't believe what I've just seen," said Alfred. Outside the door, the bootsteps were going louder. Stomp, stomp, stomp. "Shh!" shushed Nanny. "The guards will hear us and we'll both be sent to the tower." The pair waited until the sounds of the bootsteps rose and then fell, disappearing off down the corridor. "Now you and I need to have a talk, young man." Nanny's tone was the one grown-ups use just before you get in trouble. "Let me tell you something first," pleaded Alfred. "It's super important." No, sit down, young man. Let me tell you something." All right, I'll sit down. But where?" The problem was that it was pitch black in Nanny's bedroom. "Sit on my bed," said the old lady. Alfred shuffled around the room with his arms out, attempting to feel his way to it. "No, that's not the bed. That's a chest of drawers," hissed Nanny. "That's the coffee table. And what you're sitting on right now is me." "Oh, sorry, Nanny." Eventually, the boy found the bed and Nanny began her whispered tirade. "You're going to get yourself killed. Prince or no prince, sneaking around the palace at night. It's dangerous." "Have you finished?" asked Alfred. Don't you have finished me," she hissed. "Nanny, please, you have to listen. I have to tell you something you're not going to believe." "I can believe a lot," mused the old lady. "Trust me, you are not going to believe this." "Well, get on with it then." "I am getting on with it." "Go on then." "If you stop speaking, then I can." "I won't say another word," replied Nanny. Alfred took a breath and then began. "There is a beast in Buckingham Palace." There was a pause before Nanny asked, incredulous, "A what?" "A beast! A real-life griffin, just like on the flags and armbands." "A real-life one?" "Yes!" "That's impossible," she scoffed. "It's not impossible. I saw it with my own eyes." "Oh, my little prince, you just had a bad dream, you poor thing. A nightmare." "This was no nightmare. This was real." Nanny shook her head and tutted, "Tut, tut, tut. What an imagination you have, young man. Let's get you back to bed right away. Come on. Chop, chop." "No," replied Alfred firmly. They sat in silence for a moment. "I wish you wouldn't raise your voice like that, your Royal Highness," began Nanny. "The guards will hear us." "I'm sorry, Nanny," he whispered, "but please, I beg you, I need you to believe me." The old lady dismissed him again. "But it's not true, Alfred. A beast in Buckingham Palace? It can't be." The boy thought for a moment before he replied, "Then let me prove it to you." Great reading, Mr Rankin.